What is our topic for today? Today we're going to talk about real estate investing as either a part-time side business or going full-time as a real estate investor. Hi everybody, welcome back to Real Estate Investing Adventures. For those of you that are joining me again, welcome back. For those of you that are new, who the heck am I? Well, my name is Jurek and I'm an entrepreneur and I travel all over the country from coast to coast teaching people about real estate investing at different events and seminars. Today on this adventure, we're going to have a great topic to talk about. Investor. I often get a question from different real estate investors. Joe, should I go full-time or should I just do this real estate investing thing part-time? Well, my answer always is, it depends. What does it depend on? A lot of different things. Let's start by talking about currently, you really want to be a real estate investor. Maybe you've just started out or you've been doing it for a little while and you're ready to go full-time. That's why we'd have a different answer to that question. What I want to tell you is no matter how bad you want to do real estate investing, you got to think of one thing. Are you bringing in enough money each and every month to supplement and or exceed the current income you're making maybe in your career or at your day job? So often people are in a hurry to quit because they don't like their job. They don't like the 9 to 5. They don't like the boss. Believe me, I can relate to that. But here's the thing. You want to make a well-calculated decision on when to leave that day job. Just like when you make an offer on a piece of real estate, you don't just throw out any offer. You gather as much information as you can, you review all the facts, and you make a well-calculated offer because you just don't want an okay deal, you want a great deal. Here's the thing about leaving your day job if you want to become a full-time real estate investor. You got to make sure you think of everything you need to do each and every day. One of the most important things, are you disciplined enough to get up, follow that routine from the time you wake up through the afternoon to the evening, doing everything you gotta do in order to make enough offers to get enough deals. When you have a day job, sometimes you have sick days, but normally you get paid for them. You have vacation days, but normally you get paid for them. When you go out on your own, it's all up to you. It is. So you gotta make sure you're self-disciplined enough. I would say that's the first thing. Are you driven? Do you know how to motivate yourself? Do you know how to hit the ground running every day? Or does it take you a while to get going? On the weekends, are you up early? Or are you always sleeping in on Saturday and Sunday because it was a long, hard week? I hope that you're driven, okay? Because if you're driven, that's number one. You're obviously an entrepreneur because you're doing real estate and you want something more. When we look at the money that you're making each month, I said initially you got to make at least what you're currently making, but preferably you got to make more. And why is that? We have additional expenses such as maybe health insurance or health care. When you're working for an employer, your employer will cover a major portion of that health insurance in most cases. If you're working full-time and you have a good employer that provides benefits, you're only paying a fraction of that cost. But if you got to get insurance on your own, that's something you should check out even before you think about leaving your job to see what that might be. I look back to when I left corporate America, and I don't even want to tell you how many thousands of dollars it was each and every month just to get good healthcare insurance. And even if you don't need it now, it's always something that you got to make sure you plan for. The other thing too is, are you consistently making money month after month after month? If you got a system and you're consistently making money, then obviously it may be a wise decision to eventually think about branching out and doing this full time, because I remember what it was waking up thinking about, I'm actually losing opportunities and losing deals. Why? Because I'm going into work. So in essence, it was costing me money to go into work every day, rather than if I was doing real estate full time, I could have been making even more money. So that is another thing that you have to look at. Maybe over the last 6 months, 9 months, 12 months, what have you averaged each and every month, okay? Lastly, if you're in a relationship or you're married, I would ask your partner how they feel about you going full-time into real estate. You may be all for it. You may think you have the support of that partner, but they may come back and it may scare the living daylights out of them. So you gotta make sure You have the support of people that are close to you, your family, your friends, okay? I'm not saying you have to listen to every friend that tells you, don't do it, okay? Just because they're afraid doesn't mean that you have to be afraid, okay? But what I am saying is, it is very important to have a good support structure of your partner as well as your family and friends. And when you take that first step, they're going to be watching you close. Just let me tell you. You might even have a few people out there saying, I'm just waiting for them to stumble because I'm going to be the first one to tell them, I told you so, okay? But here's the thing, okay? You can do it if you set your mind to it. You can do it if you're committed. You can do it if you have a plan, and I know you will. And the thing is, once you do it, you can look back at those naysayers and say, what do you got to say now, right? When you come rolling up in a new car and they say, oh, I knew you could do it all this time. I'd say, shut up. No, don't say that. But at least you could think that. So I know it is a big decision trying to decide if you should leave your day job, if you should leave the 9 to 5. But what I want to tell you is don't be in a hurry. I had one friend that really wanted to leave and go into real estate full time. But here's the thing. If you can lay out the plan for 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months, even if you don't leave that job for the next 12 months, is it okay if you're doing everything you can to set up a system of good contacts, good realtors, a way to advertise to find off-market deals, a way to profit, whether you're doing buy, fix, and flip, you're trying to accumulate more rentals for that stream of income, or even if you're doing wholesaling. The strategy may not matter as long as you're bringing in enough money to basically make a living and replace that 9 to 5. So all I want to tell you is get out there, put together the plan, make it happen, take a look at your current situation, see where you're really at, and if you say, I am ready to go, that might be what you need to get out there and hit the ground running. So until next time, this is Joe Jurek with Real Estate Investing Adventures. Why? Because real estate is a lot of fun, and it sure is an adventure. Thank you for joining me on today's adventure. Live life in the moment with no regrets. Take care, believe and achieve. Bye-bye.